that's tough with respect to regulating insurance. It's why in the Healthy Americans Act, we've got so much opposition from these special interest groups, because it steps on them. It takes them on. And that's what we're going to have to do to lower costs. And I think that's how we're going to get a good bill passed that really helps America. The bill as written gives everybody a guarantee of coverage like members of Congress have. It does have 15 senators on it. No Republicans have gone off. Judd Gregg of New Hampshire, the senior Republican on the Budget Committee, Mitch McConnell, the top Republican, his chief advisor, Mike Crapo of the Finance Committee, Lindsey Graham, who is John McCain's lieutenant. These are some of the most influential Republicans, and they have said that if this is the bill, coverage for everybody in America who's not on Medicare or in the military for the amount of money we're spending today, they've said that's what they're for. They've signed on to it as co-sponsors of the legislation. The bill, as set up, gives coverage like members of Congress have. That is private coverage. I'm certainly open to other options. I've said repeatedly I'm open to public option alternatives. But I just hope people recognize today that the public option, as it is in these bills, is an insurance lobbyist dream. It's a small number of people. 85% of the people can't get it. And they're going to be the folks who are sicker and poorer who need the most care.
But you said that was in the congressional bill. Yours could certainly say something different and could be reconciled in committee.
I'm open to it. I think when you can show the American people that they're going to get coverage like their member of Congress for the amount that we're spending today, that's a pretty good place to start. And that's where we're going to stay for now, but I continue to be open.
70 to 77% of Americans want a public option.
My guess, folks, let's be respectful. I believe when you tell folks that 85% of the people who believe in the public option, that they won't be able to get it, I think people are going to start raising some other issues. And the reason they can't get it is because it's something you and I believe in. The powerful interests don't want people to have choices. They want people stuck in what they have. They don't really want competition. And I'm playing hardball with them. You might want to take a look at the issue of the Rolling Stone magazine this week, where they said Bernie Sanders, Dennis Kucinich, and Ron Wyden were the ones who were really pushing for significant progressive change. So let's really look at what's specific in these bills. And one of the things that concerns me is this question of choice, because giving people real choice, like Congress people have, and the way it works for a congressperson and anybody else who works for the federal government, if you don't like what you're getting in 2009, in January of 2010, you go somewhere else. That's choice and accountability. That's competition. Holds people's confidence.